Life is unpredictable. One moment you're on top of the world, and the next, it feels like the ground is being pulled out from under you. You've been knocked down, hard. The dreams you held tightly to feel shattered, the plans you made seem pointless, and the road ahead looks too steep to climb. But in those moments, when life knocks you down, you have a choice. You can stay down, or you can rise again, stronger than before. We've all been there. We've all faced moments where life didn't go the way we hoped or expected. Maybe you didn't get the promotion you worked so hard for, a relationship ended when you thought it was forever, or perhaps you're dealing with a health issue that came out of nowhere. The truth is, life will knock you down. It's not a matter of if but when. But it's what you do when you're on the ground that defines who you are. Let me tell you this, being knocked down is not the end of your story. It's just the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter that has the potential to be more powerful, more resilient, and more inspiring than anything that's come before. But how do you get there? How do you rise after a fall that seems so devastating? The first step is to embrace the struggle. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it feels unfair. But that pain is part of the process. You can't heal what you refuse to feel. Allow yourself to grieve the loss, to feel the disappointment, the frustration, or even the anger. But do not let those emotions define you. You are not your pain. You are the strength that comes after the pain. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure, and steel is forged in fire. The moments when you feel crushed, beaten down, or overwhelmed are the moments that shape you into something unbreakable. The struggle is not meant to destroy you, it's meant to refine you, to bring out the best version of yourself. When life knocks you down, you have to dig deep and find the courage to keep going. Courage doesn't mean you're not afraid or that the pain disappears, it means you keep moving forward in spite of it. So, don't run from the struggle, lean into it. Ask yourself, what is this moment trying to teach me? Because every hardship has a lesson, and those who learn from it come out stronger. One of the greatest lies we tell ourselves is that we are defined by our failures. We convince ourselves that if we fall, it must mean we're not good enough, not smart enough, not strong enough. But failure is not a reflection of your worth. It's an experience, not a destination. Think about some of the most successful people in history, people like Thomas Edison, Oprah Winfrey, J.K. Rowling, or Michael Jordan. Each of them faced incredible setbacks, failures, and rejections. But what separated them from the rest wasn't that they never failed, it was that they didn't let failure define them. They refused to stay down. They got back up, time and time again, and turned their failures into stepping stones for success. Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." He understood that failure was a necessary part of the journey. It wasn't the end of the road, it was a detour leading him to something greater. When life knocks you down, don't see it as the end. See it as an opportunity to learn, grow, and become better. Every failure is a lesson in disguise, a chance to refine your approach, sharpen your skills, and build the resilience you need to succeed. One of the most important qualities you can develop when life knocks you down is persistence. It's not enough to want something, you have to be willing to work for it, over and over again, no matter how many times you get knocked down. Success isn't about never falling, it's about getting back up every time. You do. Think about the bamboo tree. When you plant a bamboo tree, it doesn't seem to grow at all for the first 5 years. You water it, you tend to it, you nurture it, and yet nothing happens. But in the 5th year, something incredible occurs, the bamboo shoots up, growing as much as 90 feet in just 6 weeks. But that rapid growth didn't come out of nowhere, it was the result of years of unseen development beneath the surface. Your journey is much like that bamboo tree. There will be times when it feels like nothing is happening, when the setbacks seem endless and the progress feels non-existent. But if you keep nurturing your dreams, if you keep working at it, eventually, you will experience a breakthrough. It may not happen overnight, but when it does, all those years of persistence will pay off. The people who achieve greatness in life are not necessarily the smartest or the most talented, they are the ones who refuse to give up. They are the ones who keep going, even when the odds are stacked against them. When life knocks you down, the key is to keep moving, even if it's just one small step at a time. Every step forward is progress, and over time, those small steps will lead to great achievements. When life knocks you down, it's easy to feel powerless. But the truth is, you always have control over something, your attitude, your mindset, and your response to the situation. You can't always control what happens to you, but you can control how you react. Instead of focusing on the things you can't change, focus on what you can. You can control how much effort you put in, how you choose to see the situation, and how you show up each day. When you focus on what's within your control, you take back your power. You stop being a victim of circumstance and start being the architect of your own life. When you're knocked down, the people around you can either lift you up or drag you further down. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who encourage you, and who push you to be your best. Positivity is contagious, and when you have a support system that lifts you up, it becomes easier to rise after a fall. At the same time, be mindful of your own self-talk. The words you speak to yourself are just as important as the people around you. Replace thoughts of doubt with thoughts of belief. Instead of telling yourself, "I can't do this," start saying, "I'm capable of overcoming this." Your words have power, use them to build yourself up, not tear yourself down. In the end, when life knocks you down, it's not about how hard you fall, it's about how strong you rise. Every setback is an opportunity for a comeback. Every fall is a chance to rise stronger, wiser, and more determined than before. So, when life knocks you down, and it will, don't stay down. Get back up, keep fighting, keep believing, keep moving forward, because the truth is, you have the strength within you to rise, no matter how many times you fall.